Hey everybody, Nick Espinosa, your chief security fanatic here, and today we are talking about TikTok once again because governments, in this case state governments, are actually banning it. Here's what's going on. This is coming from CBS News, and I think this is a step in the right direction. Now, a growing number of states are banning the use of TikTok on government devices over the possible national security threats posed by the Chinese-owned social media company. This yesterday, Texas became the latest state to ban TikTok, following Maryland, South Dakota, South Carolina, and Nebraska. U.S. officials are concerned that the Chinese government could force TikTok, which is owned by a Chinese company known as ByteDance, I've talked about them extensively, to share data that it collects on millions of users. They don't really need to force TikTok by Chinese law. They do have access to this at will. And to quote Texas Governor Greg Abbott, essentially in his letter announcing this ban, TikTok harvests vast amount of data from its users' devices and offers this trove potentially sensitive information to the Chinese government. Now, for years, the U.S. intelligence community has had concerns about how data is collected by this company. FBI Director Christopher Wray said earlier this month that the company's data collection, quote, can be used for traditional espionage operations. Now, on top of this, the Trump administration, if you recall, threatened to ban the app unless it was sold to an American company. Microsoft was interested in purchasing it at that point. They were citing potential security and privacy threats. President Biden reversed President Trump's efforts to ban that app, but ordered a government review of foreign-owned apps and whether they pose any security risks. Quite frankly, I think President Trump, even though he had his own machinations in his I believe it was trade war with China, I do think that was a good move on his part. I don't think Biden should have reversed that. That's a whole other thing. Now, TikTok denies that it shares data with the U.S. government. The U.S. military, though, previously banned its members from using TikTok on government-issued devices. TikTok's head of public policy for North America, Michael Beckerman, told CBS News, where I'm cribbing all this information, yesterday that the company collects data similar to other apps. Quote, maybe they should consider banning all social media apps from government phones, end quote, according to, again, the TikTok spokesperson for North America. In a statement, TikTok also added, and I quote, the concerns driving these bans are largely fueled by misinformation about our company, end quote. No, I don't think they are misinformation, only because, one, Chinese law backs this up. Two, we have whistleblowers with audio basically saying, essentially contradicting exactly what your executives told Congress a couple of years ago, that they do have to go to resources in TikTok in China to get access to U.S. data, basically contradicting completely what your executives told Congress when they said that no Chinese personnel has access to U.S. data whatsoever. On top of this, the app has been reverse engineered. So I don't believe any of this, and it's been reverse engineered by legitimate sources. So this obviously is a huge problem. State governments, along with the federal government, are now really taking this up a notch. And I think everybody that's watching this should really understand. If you look at the states list, it's not really divided 100% red or 100% blue. There are red and blue states in that list. This is a growing concern for everybody. This has nothing to do with politics and everything to do with potential espionage and data mining of U.S. citizens in what is now the fastest growing and one of the largest app user bases in the entire world. This also isn't a US thing. This is a everybody problem outside of China. And so if you're not a Chinese citizen and you're using TikTok, understand they have your information. And if you're thinking, well, yes, okay, fine, Facebook data mines you to that point as they are making a false equivalency there. And here's where the false equivalency is. We have the ability to successfully sue a Facebook because they're a US-based company here in the United States. We have recourse under the law. We do not have that with the Chinese government. Try suing TikTok in Beijing, you're not going to go anywhere. And if you're trying to sue their one division, that still negates the fact that their other division, their parent division in China, has access to this data and will weather the storm and pay the fines, as we've seen other social media platforms do as well. It is not the same issue. So with that is your news of the day. Stay off TikTok. I've said it over and over and over. This is a step in the right direction, so I applaud the state governments that are doing this, the latest being Texas, and hopefully there are going to be 45 or so other states that follow suit, because it's about time we really start clamping down on this horrendous app. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP, where again, you have recourse under the law to sue, unlike TikTok in China. Same with YouTube, where you should follow me. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please attempt to stay private. Thanks, everybody.